them now is just words, because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Milton. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come, because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
Now a 2nd and 10.
19 Lions. Ready? 70 Rangers, 70 Timberwolves. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60. Ready?
Here's Milton now to throw. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Warriors 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Seven Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw, it's Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal.
Get it. Cougar 19.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 65 cat, 65 cat. Rig alert, rig alert. 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Go.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Call it a big loss of 10 there. And it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Tiger smoke, Tiger smoke.
formation. They'll throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get after tackle and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
Flashed his stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. You look at this Cowboy defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit, and now they're out executing.
They can't tackle it. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Here's 2nd and 3.
60 Maverick, 60. Warriors, 70. Paso 80. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19, Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 11, Dragon 60, Trap 60, Trap 60, 18, Pioneer.
Now Milton. Pickens on the slant. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Cup 19.
To throw is Milton. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. The Cowboys at 7-3 now on the year, and they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
65 catch, 65 catch, Buffalo 18.
Here's Milton. He finds Pickens over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Hey, smash. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60.
Throwing is Milton. That is tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Hey, here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lion. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Pressure now is going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Jahad Campbell in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now.
Here we go. Set. Pump. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Operating from the gun. Milton. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Crowd love Yetis. Hey. Crowd love Yetis. Crowd love Yetis.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And his throw here is incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they can use something here on 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Taking on the midfield logo. So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19 tight. Check smash, check smash. Panther 11, Panther 11, 18, Pioneer. Let go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Completes this one to Pickens. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-3 is our score after one. It's the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. Milton. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Operating from the gun. Milton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy. Unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. Second and 10.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to throw again. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And a good game here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Go street. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 65 Cat, 65. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are once again back in front. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
A handoff from Mitchell running left.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Once again, it's Mitchell.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And he was looking for the check out bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check smash, hurt. Hey, smash. Ready.
They start the drive with a give to Blue. Room here to run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these two teams faced off earlier in the year, right around mid-season, back in Week 9. And it was the Cowboys winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here back home in Arlington.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
18, Pioneer, 70 Lions, Warriors, 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. Mustang 19. Street, go down. 19 Lions. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Milton. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Elijah Higgins, his first touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hurts.
Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They'll set up to throw. That's caught by Kelly. Down the right sideline. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
63.
On the carry is Kelly. Shrugs the tackle. Nice. Past the 20. For a touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. 41 yards.
And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
And to me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make it 17-13. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos.
Milton. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, an unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
19 targets. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here's Milton now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Here we go. Check. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Dragon 60.
To throw, it's Milton. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Buffalo 8, Cowboy 80. Street. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Back to throw. Milton. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here we go. 19 tight, not 70 Timberwolves. Cub 19, Panther 11. Hurt. 7 Pirates. Steady.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll go right back to Lamb. Will be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
70. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers.
2nd and 3. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mitchell. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Throwing is Hurts.
Complete to Kelly. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Yeah, they go empty there, and the idea is to just try and hit something quickly, but nothing really materialized, so he changes progression to his receiver on the drag route, but there wasn't much room to be had after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most of
a wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
right back to Mitchell on second down. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 44. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down. You know the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in a long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
And this won't be enough. Stop the yard short after a gain of 3, 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense, get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well because it's not quite no harm, no foul.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue with career touchdown number 70. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
Running left, here's Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. That second down play nets a -4.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
Here's Hurts to throw. Screen play setting it up for Mitchell. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Back to the ground here, Mitchell. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
73. Hey, 73. Carlos, get it.
On third down, Correa. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And Hurts going to move him around.
Go Silver, ready?
They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Second down and 6 now.
Very. Hey, 73. 180.
Another run with Mitchell. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready? 60 Eagles.
The drive starts with a run by Blue. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 4. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Now a handoff to Blue running left side. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll try to run forward Blue. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
46-yard line.
Lions. Cowboy 80. Check. Panther. Hurt. Hurt. Check. Ready.
On first down, it's Blue. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jaden Blue with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And running with power here.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Great, set.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
2nd down and 8.
They're going to look to throw. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That's good for Eagles first down. A 28-yard gain.
On first down, Correa. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
This size. He's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Check, smash. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 Lion. Ready.
To throw is Milton. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Namdi Matabike. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Now Milton. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
13 yards.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
19, 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Riggs. Riggs. Set. Hurt. 60 Maverick. 60 Dragon. 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. That flag, that'll push him back 5.
On the set.
Delay of game penalty, ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10.
Panther 11. Buffalo 18. 18. Pioneer. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing is Milton. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
19 Lions. Let's go now.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
65 catch. 60. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Vikings. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 map. Street. Street. Dragon 60.
Here's Milton.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Elijah Higgins, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. At the line, this Philly offense set to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Micah Parsons. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the gun, it's Hurts. Man open left side is Brown. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now Hurts changing up the play.
Hey, 73, 73. Tiger Hornet. Yo, touch up. 63, 63. Yo.
Looking to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Damone Clark.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick 6.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Hey, 73, 73.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
42-yard line.
Hey!
Hurts. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Great. Delta.
They'll try the left side. Correa. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Play action. Here's Hurts. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Ready, break. Here we go. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Able to hit his target laying. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
7 Pirates.
Here's Milton now to throw. Another one is C.D. Lamb. He's got it. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
At the Eagles' 25-yard line.
To throw, it's Milton. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up on the USC Easy man, Adoree Jackson. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Throwing is Hurts. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Cowboys, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, their woes continue as the record falls now to 1-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you.